And good evening in Texas League Baseball, and welcome to Minor League Baseball, the show. Tonight's the final game of the three-game series between the visiting Springfield Cardinals, the AA affiliate of the St. Louis Cardinals, and the AA affiliate of the San Diego Padres, the San Antonio Missions. Tomorrow the Missions are on the road as they'll head to Midland for a four-game set. Following after that, the Missions head to Frisco to start up a four-game series. Missions will come back home as they'll play the visiting Midland Rockhounds and the Frisco Rough Riders to start up a 8-game homestand. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, don't forget to download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, and you can do that on any smartphone. Well, we're in the final game of this three-game series, and here is the lineups for tonight's game. First, for the visiting Springfield Cardinals. Leading off in left field, Gerald Ryder. Edmundo Sosa will be the shortstop for the Cardinals tonight. Sosa at short. Batting third in center field is Harvey Ware. Ware in center. Johnny Flores will be at second base for the Cardinal lineup. Flores at second. Claudio Cedeno will be at third base, batting fifth for the Cardinals. Cedeno at third. Batting sixth in right field is Dante Shore. Shore in right. Batting seventh, the catcher Antoine Aguilera. Batting eighth, the first baseman Michael Joyle. And batting ninth is the starter pitching Brad Beckham. Beckham on the mound for Springfield. And now here's your home team, the San Antonio Missions. Leading off for the Missions, center fielder Billy Richter. Batting second, the shortstop Rodney Finch. Batting third, the first baseman Felipe Rodriguez. Batting fourth, the right fielder Edgar Armas. Batting fifth, the third baseman Roger Serrano. Batting sixth is the left fielder Howard Ferguson. Batting seventh, the second baseman Kenny McClendon. Batting eighth is the catcher Chad Taylor. And batting ninth is the starting pitcher Brett Kennedy. Kennedy on the mound for the Missions. That's tonight's starting lineups. Now we get ready for the final game of this three-game series between the visitors Springfield Cardinals and the San Antonio Missions. And now here's the star of the show, our best friend, Matt Vasgersian.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Springfield Cardinals and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 60, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping into the box, Gerald Ryder. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Gerald
First pitch of the at-bat. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Rodriguez in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 hit on the ground out to short. Finch right there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, center fielder, Harvey Ware.
So striding in, Harvey Ware. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Stepping in now, Johnny Flores, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Behind 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ferguson is there, and that's the 3rd out. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Brad Beckham, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Striding in, Billy Richter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the mission, center fielder, Billy Richter.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Down the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Standing in now, Rodney Finch. Fly ball out toward right field. Shore moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Now in the box, Felipe Rodriguez. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Throw to third, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Into the box now, Edgar Armas. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Rodriguez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping up now, Roger Serrano. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ware is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 6, left fielder, Howard Ferguson.
Digging in, Howard Ferguson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 1 inning in the books here. San Antonio's out in front, 2-0. Stepping into the box, Claudio Cedeno, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that misses 1-1. fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in a wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
Settling in now, Dante Shore. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Armas on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting seventh, catcher, Anton Aguilera.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anton Aguilera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Two out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 home. Fouled off. And strike three called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. So striding forward now, Kenny McClendon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And there's one down now.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Stepping in, Chad Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Batting ninth, pitcher, number 60.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 60. He'll take his first hacks here. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup, because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Fastball called for strike two.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got two quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Here it comes on 0-2. This one's down to third. Cedeno ranges to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Michael Joyal, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
The pitcher, Brad Beckham, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
In now, Gerald Ryder. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Ferguson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 63.
Digging in now, number 63. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting, center fielder, Harvey Ware.
Ready for another chance? Harvey Ware will swing it from the left side right here. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
2 out with the man at first. Strike 2. Lifted down the line in left. Ferguson is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Missions lead it 2-1. So coming to the plate, Billy Richter. He reached on a single in his first try.
Center fielder, Billy Richter.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Richter has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Round first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Rodney Finch, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Ware looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
First baseman, number 34, Felipe Rodriguez.
Digging in, Felipe Rodriguez. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 12, Edgar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edgar Armas. From the stretch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Flores scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. San Antonio's out in front, 2-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Johnny Flores. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Johnny Flores.
No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. Serrano in foul ground. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Claudio Cedeno.
At the plate, Claudio Cedeno. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. Pitch on the way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And it's fouled away. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Dante Shore, as he rips it on the ground to second. McClendon loves it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Missions lead it 2-1. So stepping in, Roger Serrano. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Serrano.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Howard Ferguson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back, no double play.
The batter, second baseman, Kenny McClendon.
In now, Kenny McClendon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Serrano, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us are back with more following this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anton Aguilera. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Aguilera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike two. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, one gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the two top speeds thus far. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Joyal. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. And there are two away now.
The pitcher, number 32, Brad Beckham.
Coming to the plate now, Brad Beckham. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Bases are empty here with two men out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the fifth coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 2-1. Standing in, Chad Taylor. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, number 60.
Striding in once again, number 60 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a strike.
I got the count 0-2.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
The batter, center fielder, Billy Richter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Richter. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. At the plate, Gerald Ryder. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Gerald Ryder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And there's ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ferguson giving chase. 1 down.
Now batting, number 63.
Now batting, number 63. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Fastball called strike 1 and 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throwing to second. But he'll be in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Harvey Ware comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Finch is there, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Johnny.
Ready for another shot now, Johnny Flores, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball runs inside and gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Men on third with 2 down. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Standing in, Rodney Finch. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Into the box, Felipe Rodriguez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Lost it in the air out toward right center. Shore shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 12, Edgar Armand.
Digging in to try it again, Edgar Armas. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that one right down Main Street. And there's a base hit on the line. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
The batter, third baseman, Roger Serrano.
Digging in once again, Roger Serrano. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Hit down the third baseline. Oh, way to get dirty. How about that? Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Into the box now, Claudio Cedeno. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Coming to the plate now, Dante Shore. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And that one just missed outside.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Anton Aguilera. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Grounded to short. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Standing in now, Michael Joyle, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. So 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. 2-2. Here it is. Fouled off. Aguilera is off at first with 2 away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Tadahito Ishikawa will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Tadahito Ishikawa.
And that misses for ball 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Johnny Mason gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Johnny Mason.
Striding into the box, Howard Ferguson.
Leading off for San Antonio. Left fielder, Howard Ferguson.
First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Kenny McClendon.
Now at the plate, Kenny McClendon. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Pitch on the way. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Ryder ranging back at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Into the box now, Chad Taylor, as he grounds one briskly to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 60.
Dustin Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Dustin Gonzalez.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Flores takes it in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Missions lead it 2-1. Guy Shipman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 23, Guy Shipman.
Leading off the inning, Gerald Ryder, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Ferguson coming in. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Digging in and looking for more, number 63. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Harvey Ware.
So digging in now, Harvey Ware. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Johnny Flores.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Johnny Flores. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Now at the plate, Claudio Cedeno. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes on 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. San Antonio's out in front, 2-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Billy Richter. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Ware patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Rodney Finch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ryder waits on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Felipe Rodriguez.
Ready now, Felipe Rodriguez. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Into the box, Dante Shore. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Swing and a line drive. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Now batting.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
In now, Anton Aguilera. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. There's one.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
Into the box, Michael Joyal. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1-0 count. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. On the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man,
And your missions win it.
Getting the tying run aboard in the ninth, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. San Antonio jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 60 pitches well enough to get the W. Brad Beckham pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
And so tonight's 6th homestand of the 2015 season will come to a close. Well, as the San Antonio Missions will win by 1, closing out this ball game 2-1 in tonight's contest against the Springfield Cardinals. Well, the Missions hit the road. They'll head to Midland. They'll hit the road to Frisco also for a 4-game series. The Missions will return home as we begin the month of May. The Missions will take on their second month of the 2015 season. Well, 2015 well underway with the Missions and the Springfield Cardinals and the Tulsa Drillers, I do believe, and that's pretty good. Well, the Midland Rockhounds win against the Arkansas Travelers. They will pick up their 9th in the 2015 season. The Missions will pick up their 10th as they're 10-2. Corpus Christi will lose to the Tulsa Drillers once again as we go in this one. The Frisco Rough Riders finally get a 3rd win as they finally beat the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. So Springfield will get their 7th defeat. Tulsa will get their 6th. Arkansas will get their 6th also. And the Northwest Arkansas Naturals will get their 6th also. So 3 teams in North Division, Tulsa, Arkansas, and Northwest Arkansas, are tied even 6-6. Well, we got to find out who goes where, and we got to find out right now. There we go to do believe we are on our travel day for 2015 on the road to Midland. So Corpus Christi will travel to Frisco. So we're going to write this down. So Hooks at Frisco. And Northwest Arkansas at Tulsa. Which those two teams are pretty good. Can't complain about those two favorites. San Antonio is at Midland. And we got the Missions. And do gotta say San Antonio and Midland both are a good pair for the for these two teams. And you have the Arkansas Travelers at Springfield. So Arkansas and Springfield. Arkansas at Springfield. So pretty cool. Springfield will head home. And then we'll see it right there. Well, 9-3 for the Rockhounds. Rockhounds are doing pretty good, as they will be one step behind the Missions. Corpus Christi doing really well. The Rough Riders down in last place in the Texas League, as they are 3-8 in the 2015 season. So they are not doing too well. But they have secured the win against the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. And gotta say, they're doing pretty good. They're going to have to keep on winning in order to catch up and stuff. So anyway, alright, so for the Springfield Cardinals, we are going over our lineups and San Antonio's win as 2-1. The Missions scored with a base hit that drew in the 2 runs at the bottom half of the first. 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors, and for Springfield 1-7-0. And losing pitcher for the Cardinals tonight is Brad Beckham. Winning pitcher will go to Brett Kennedy and Guy Shipman for the San Antonio Missions. And gotta say, these two clubs did pretty well, as we had our 6 at home with Tulsa and Springfield. Rockhounds on the road to Midland, as they'll begin our 4-game set and the first of 2015. And gotta say, that would be pretty good too. Well, for all of us here, we are back here on Minor League Baseball Network with the San Antonio Missions at Midland Rockhounds. So have a good day, everybody.